What's up, everybody? This first update is going to be different than maybe the other ones were, or maybe this is just going to be how I do it this year, because getting snippets of every day, especially when this is probably the slowest I've ever started, at least in a while. I think I've had, like, when I was looking back at some things, I think I might have had some slow starts within the last, 5 years, but I don't know, this one just feels harder, and I don't know if it's just because I'm really trying so hard to get this right, because if I can't do it right the first time, why do it at all, right? Yay, perfectionism. But it doesn't mean I shouldn't try. It doesn't mean I'm not going to still aim for it, and I hope that it will just kind of click at one point where the words just start to flow, but I haven't hit that yet. And I don't know, even though I tried to do a little bit more preparation, and maybe that was my problem, but if I didn't do the preparation that I did, if I didn't write down the ideas that I had when I had them, I don't know that I would have any of them right now. But the genre that I'm trying to write in, I haven't tried to write in for a while, but it's my favorite one to read, so also probably another problem, because I know what it's supposed to be. I know what makes a strong one, which should make it easy, but it's not. But yeah, to catch anybody and everybody up, because, I mean, the title of this video should tell you what this is, but this is the first update video for NaNoWriMo. It is currently 10:27 on November 8th, and we have completed the first 8 days of NaNoWriMo. I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning before going to bed, but this one's hard. I don't know. There's not like a, oh hey, this is what's going on, it's so exciting, I'm so excited, it's just, I don't know, this one feels different. I question even whether or not I was going to make this video, because it's should I? Because, the daily updates, if you want some daily updates, I post my word count on my Instagram and my stories every single day, and I put it in my stories so I don't annoy everybody with the daily grid post. Also, how depressing would it be for the grid posts to remind you of how much you fail? Where at least the stories they go away after 24 hours. I mean, I have them in a highlight, so if you really wanted to see them, I mostly put them in a highlight because I put a feature of my writing playlist every single day as well. So there's that. But yeah, so if you're wanting the daily updates, that's on Instagram. These are supposed to be weekly updates, and I questioned whether or not I was gonna do it, just because I had several days where I reached the end where I was just trying to get some words in, because I'm just trying to make sure I at least write a little bit every single day. And so far I've written at least 100 words every day. It's not the, almost 1,700 that I'm supposed to write, but it's something, and something's better than nothing. But I realized there wasn't anything where it's like, ooh, I'm making sure I record this. And a little bit of that is just, the mundane aspects of day-to-day life. Seeing me go to work every day, seeing me, clean the kitchen, seeing, those kind of things is just not really quite there. But I don't know, we'll at least have these where, I at least will check in and be like, okay, this is what's going on. And what's going on is I'm feeling discouraged, but at the same time I'm determined, because I really do actually want to see what could come of this, even if this just becomes an idea that sits on the shelf for a few more years before I try it again. Because I like the idea. It's a fun idea. It's already not turning out the way I was initially thinking it was going to, but I think some of that is just, I haven't quite settled on how it needs to end. And I feel like we need to take one out of Agatha Christie's book and start with 0, where we know what 0 hour will be, and I don't know what that is yet. So that is where we are. We'll see how the next 22 days go. So that's it for me. I will see you next video. Bye.